Welcome. I'm kind of a little bit behind of setting it up, but I will start anyway, and you are my first participant. What I would like to add in every single daily kind of transmission. One is you can write down at least one thing that you would like to change. But you can write as many things as you want, but write at least one, because what I like about setting intention, that it actually creates more, instead of when you just come like not knowing what you want to change, and you can actually go away with pretty much not changing anything. So at least one intention for each daily life, and I'm gonna include it in transmission. And what other thing I'm gonna add activate. I'm actually writing down as I'm creating it. Activation of abundance and money flows. So basically every single day that's going to be added into transmission. So at the end of 21 days, it should be activated 1,100 times what it was, for example, today. Hey Tal. And activation and of money flows, and obviously each day is gonna have like a topic of it, and the topic is gonna get included into the daily, and you can post in a just look presentable. And you can type in a chat all the things and points of view that comes up for you, because then we can have a clearer idea what to kind of clear and activate. Because maybe there are some things that I'm not aware of or don't know that could actually be beneficial for everyone else. So I would like this class to be a little bit more proactive, especially because it's 21 days and people can start to tune out after a while. So today I have a kind of two things that I would like to add besides activation of money flows and abundance flows, and maybe include as well energy pulling from light language perspective. So one thing I would like to add, I was reading a book, I don't know where it is now, Secrets, what's the, there is a guy called T. Harv Eker, and he wrote the book Secrets of Millionaire Mindset. I think that's what the book was called. And I was doing exercise yesterday with one of my friends, and I had to pick up the book, so I just thought I might as well read it. And there was a chapter on problems. He basically, the book is about, I think there is like 21 principles of wealthy people or something like that. Maybe I'm making up number 21. And he basically compares what is a mindset of wealthy person and mindset of poor person. And he's talking about these problems where if you as a personality, if you like from the scale from 1 to 10, if your personality is quite low on a scale, your problems, especially with money, could be like, for example, if you are 5 and your problem is 7, it means you made the problem bigger than you. And what he recommends, not work on your money problems, basically work on your personality, personal traits. So, and if you put yourself, work yourself to 8 or 9 or 10, and your problems then become 5, 4 or 3. So it's basically your problems becomes lower than you, and you don't make them as you actually don't consider them as a problems. And so this is one thing I would like to add into the transmission, to basically make ourselves bigger than our money thinks, than money. Because if you make something bigger than yourself, then you don't know how to manage it, how to control it, how to work for it. Because if it's bigger than you, then it's kind of scary and etc. So I might actually, as I go along, read more of that book and see what else pops up. And another thing I wanted to add is about receiving wealth that we haven't even kind of dreamed about. It's that wealth that is out of our like even perception, out of our reach even. Because if we want to, it doesn't mean that we have to be multimillionaires or billionaires or even trillionaires. But if we have this sense of wealth when it comes to this vastness of, let's say being, if you have $1 trillion or euros, there's so many things that you can experience in this lifetime that you couldn't even imagine. And it's almost like you don't have what it's called, you don't have limitations what you can do. But it doesn't mean that you have to have $1 trillion or euros in your account. Because it's basically, I would like to open those places in our energy fields, or wherever they are in our bodies, outside of our bodies, that basically removes these limitations of living a wealthy lifestyle, even though we actually don't have. Because let's say, for example, if we want to go to Bali and stay in a luxury resort, we don't always have to have the money. The trip can come from anywhere. Someone can gift us, we win in a lottery or something. It's basically have this mindset of a wealthy person, of person who doesn't have these limitation when it comes to the money stuff. I don't know if we can manage to clear it in today's session, but I'm sure during this 21 days, that's like really big possibility. So, and I think that's another thing I would like to set this intention for whole series, to actually work on these limitations when it comes to things we decided we can't have because we don't have money. And it kind of stops us in our tracks. I'm just gonna write down. Okay. Cool. I don't think I have anything in comments. Okay, cool. Just gonna grab of water. Okay, so let's start. I'm gonna make a note of things I would like to have today. Okay. Asmahatara vashate vesene mala. Lahanala hashelede mahashana bateseveta hatarada. Tamasanara masatava sateveha. Eshene mashahalahava. Alamana satemeha lada terehesada. Erehena shata satevesaha. Sharana masharama shatemelahava. Enehenda shatalaha naraha pesahada. Allah halasanaraha shatate. Rehenera vasha mala vasate meshate renaseta. Serena mashana deveha daramasha waterehe mashata. Serehe masha malaka deva halada. Herehena mashate semesa. Herehena mashala hatavasama. Enehe satamaha devevasa. Enemesana marada. Anara mahasamara shemeva satavada. Enema sata sata sene satara sadatasa. Esenera sata trahasana basha deva sataremesa. Elehene lahasharamala. Erehene mahasatevesa. Saramashata. Sarahamashata havadasa. Erehene marahamala beva hasadaramashada mahalada. Sarala makadarasha devesa. Enehene sete vela hasata. Sarana mashanetsame masata vahata. Arana masate meha vadaravasa. Helehe neva. Helehe mervala havasa. Arana satarama halahava. Helehe nela valasa. Erehe nevalavasara malahada mahasatava. Arehe nepashate veha samarat. Erena masareva. Arana malavasa hatesa. Serehe nasha vehasa. Anama samarava. Sarana maramasavara. Sarana maramasavara. Saraha malahavasa teva shaveda. Ere mahashate. Anasatavasa. Erehe nevahasa. Aralahala lara pashamalahama. Samalahashaveda. Erehe nemasate vehadada. Arana masha samate. Erehe nemasevata. Arahana salahadesatavad. Enasa vasata. Enehe mevashatevada. Enehe mevashada samara. Samaraha shata sanata. Sarahana masata. Arahamashara satama. Erehene satemehava. Alana satevesa. Erehene shatava. Erehene shatama sata. Hara samarava savaha sata. Hare malahalava samara malavasa. Anamasa. Anamasa tarahata patasha mehevada. Serehe malava shamaladasa. Haraha malava. Araha malaha maravala. Erehe leva lahasat. Haralaha sevasha. Erehe masa neha samana shamada samarava sada sarasha. Erehe nesha tete vesahada. Erehe nala vasatarema. Enehe setarahasa. harahashata senvasa, rehenevasata. Anamasamaata valhasa, rehenasate mehasa derevasa, sharanamara vasata, rehemalavasa, rehenevaramashate, alanamasatama, alahamarata sama, reheneshate vahasa, rehenesateve, rehenerahashamata vasa, anasatehasa, rehenashatevesatema, haralahasavashavesa, amahamavasamama, amavahamasamavata, rehemeremasatemehasa, harahanarasata, harahamavasashatasate, harahamavasatamasarahanamashanemesamasha, rehenelahasa, renemeshatehemeshatasata, rehemalavasha, haranamasahate behashateveda, rehenelahasa, alahanashatasateve, rehenelahashanasata, rehenashatasate, renamasatehasata, rehenavasa, rehemavasatavashatebe, anahasata, anahasahasarahasa, mahalava, harahamashatesava, renamasamehateva samerahadarahasasha, saralahadaramate, kikerehanaka, kikereheseheva, kikeremasheneva, kikerekakahvasate, resetevesa, resemaseteheseva, halahanaseva, harahamavashanasete, rehenesete mahasar, halanesesevehanate, rehenesemava, rahanasamahavalahashava, enehemasemavade, elehenemanamashanavasa, rehenesete vehadara, harasamalahashana, halamanamashamevahasaadarade, enemhasadevedahadarana samadhamashalahavadarehasa, rehenashatabyesaberama, saramahva, enemasanaravahadasa, rehenashamadares, halahanasatevehada, elehenemashaveha, rehenemashavedamahadesata, enemasamaha, enehemavasatehasa, halahanasatavedarashapa, rahadashatasamava, harahadashatamara saramashaveda, renamara haramasa, haralavasamevasavedemevasha, anamahasatahada, arehipeha pashamadava, harashamalahashate, sharahamalahasha, sarahamalavasha, 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 sarahalamavasha, sarahalaramashawahasa, ehemalavashate mehasa, rehemehasatama, saramhasatevehadeva, rehenamasehesevenama, rehemalavasha valhata rehetatsa, tadasanahasa rehenemesevehalamashemada, enehesheteva, eneheshetemahasa Halahana Hasave, Helehene Veseheva, Arahana Hasatere, Arahana Vasatama Hateve, Hehemesa, Hehemehesata, Hehemesata, Hehemevesa, Hemehava, Hemeheva, Hamavaha, Aramahava, Lahalavalava, Arahanamalachasa, Erehemashate Vehesa, Anahasate, Erehenamasamehevalatesa, Allahanalachaseve, Erehenemasate Meshatava, Saramahanamasanaavade, Serehenevesha Halahasa, Saramahavedahasemevesha, Erehenamasavehatasa, Erehenemasava Haladasene, Erehenamashatemahasate, Erehenemashavehala, Erehenemasavalahamasa, Erehenamashamehavalahasa, Elehenamasavasaterehashemede, Serahanamashat, Serahamalahashamahasemede, Serehemevehasamaravasalehet, Serahanamashanesevahat, Saramahashavalahasad, Erehenemashavalahasam, Erehemamashanevesehat, Erehenemasavebeshemevad, Hamahasatavad, Erehemashtevesa, Arahamavashamahasete, Erehenevesa, Erehenevesahala, Erenevehalovasava. Okay, this is very good. A few other things that I got aware of was that before activating all money and abundance flows, we had to clear all the things that we decided abundance and money is, and all the things that we decided the money and abundance is that it isn't, and all the things that money and abundance isn't that is actually is. So that got added to the transmission. And then the second part, when I was doing activation, I got like visual of a well, well where the water collects, and how most of our wells are either clogged or full of sand that doesn't actually allow the water to rise up. So that's another thing. And well is like a metaphor for our, because we are the source of our abundance of money, and well is just a metaphor. And basically we cleared all these blockages in the well so the water can come clearly up. Okay, so this is going to be all for day 1. And thank you very much again for being part of this. And I will see you tomorrow, same time, same place. And have an awesome day.